KOFO on TuneIn.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Women's Basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves women's basketball.
Mandy Carrier Court inside Wilson Fieldhouse in Ottawa, Kansas. Good evening and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the Ottawa University women take on the Tabor College Blue Jays. I'm Casey Weeder, joined by our coach, Bruce Say. Coach, Ottawa coming off an 88-61 loss to number 10 Sterling on Thursday inside the Gleason Center. But they gave the Warriors everything they could handle for about 18 minutes in that first half.
Yeah, phenomenal first half by the Braves out there in Sterling. Just a very tough place to play. At first, it's a long drive. But the advantage this time on the trip, you guys didn't run into any snow. So we got the snow here this weekend. So, the Braves lit it up in the first half. Jordan Bianco got hot from the three-point line. Kennedy Bankett, I think, was 2 for 2 also in that first half. And was a great run for them. And they just ran into Wilson there in that third quarter. And then they just put the foot on the pedal, and they finished the game like they usually do. Once they get out and start running.
Ottawa, who was down by as many as 12 in that first half, able to erase that deficit and tie the game at 38. It was Jordan Bianco in that second quarter, Bruce, 12 points on her own. Finished the evening with 17, but the Braves were 7 of 12 from 3 in the first half, but only came away with 1 make in the second half as they finished 8 of 25. Yeah,
and, Sterling can do that, just the way they change their defenses. They can force you into some bad shots, and when you're a young team and you're right there in the ball game, with one of the top teams in the nation, 1 or 2 mistakes can really flip the game and can play with you mentally. So that's probably, one thing that happened there down the stretch. But take your hat off to Sterling. They responded. They're going to get everyone's best when they come into Sterling.
Ottawa's loss on Thursday. The Braves find themselves 3 games out of that final spot for the KCAC tournament as McPherson currently sitting at 7-6 along with Oklahoma Wesleyan, and then there's Ottawa at 4-9. Ottawa overall sits at 6-11. Their opponent tonight, the Tabor College Blue Jays, who are receiving those votes in the top 25, winners of 3 straight. They're 13-5 overall, 10-3 in the KCAC. And Sean Reed's already seen the score today as Friends falling at home against Bethany 74-57 and a chance for Tabor to go into that all-important number 2 spot in the KCAC standings.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're sitting up top and you're sitting in ties, sometimes you becomes, some other team's silent cheerleader. And, the Blue Jays got a little help there with Bethany. Bethany is definitely one of the top teams, in the league. And that's, a big win for them. Friends is playing extremely well. Coach Jatterson's doing a great job with that group. But on the bus ride up, I'm sure Coach Reed did see that, and he's probably saying thank you to old Keith Ferguson, and now his team just needs to come out and take care of business.
We'll take a break on the pregame show. You've been listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's
Helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse. 3 minutes until the starting lineups as Ottawa and Tabor match up for the 85th time in this series. The Blue Jays lead at 55-29 and are on an 8-game winning streak against OU as they defeated the Braves earlier this year, 68-46. And back then, at that point, they were ranked 20th in the country. Braves have lost 3 straight to the Blue Jays in Wilson Fieldhouse. The last time they defeated the Blue Jays was on January 6, 2018. First meeting between these two teams goes back to 1979. We look at that first matchup, Bruce, the 68-46 loss to the Blue Jays. And the Jays got after them early defensively, held Ottawa just 8 points in the first quarter. Tabor led by 12 and never looked back. And it's so difficult to go into Tabor Gymnasium and get a win, but when you can only come up with 46 points, you put yourself in a tough spot.
Yeah, Tabor's just, just a tough place to play. And that's what Sean Reed and his group hang their hat on, is that defensive end of the floor. And they can just stifle you. They can really wrap you up and, force you into some things that you're not used to. He usually does a good job of taking your best player or best 2 players, out of their flow as soon as they possibly can and try to make somebody else beat you. So defensively, they're probably going to come out and try to do the same thing. Braves playing a little shorthanded. Rotations will be a little different. But offensively, man, they need to come out, execute for 1, take care of the basketball for 2, and make sure they're not coming up with a bunch of empty shots against this Blue Jay defense.
On the year, Ottawa averaging 66.7 points per game, but they have played much better inside Wilson Fieldhouse, where they're 5-4 on the year and averaging 75 points per game, shooting 43% from the floor, 36% from 3, and 69% from the free throw line. On those 36% from the three-point line, Ottawa averaging almost 10 made threes in those games. So this is a Tabor team that does not want to get in a shootout. So I would expect that's what that Coach Scott is looking for tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the weird thing about this Blue Jay team too as well. At nights they can score, 70 points every once in a while, but they can also play in games that are in the 50s and 60s. So it's just a weird group that can get going. They can knock down free throws, and then at times they just have those 1 or 2 players that just goes crazy, from the 3-point line. So in terms of that, Braves are going to have to match that offense intensity if Tabor chooses to bring that.
The other area Tabor does struggle outside of averaging just 63 points per game is on the rebounding side. They only average 34 rebounds per game. That's last in the conference. They don't rebound it well on the defensive end. And Ottawa's got to find a way to get some advantage crashing the glass offensively when they do miss shots.
Absolutely, and that's something that I felt that they struggled against Southwestern is when they were missing shots. They weren't doing a great job of going down there and crashing and getting second opportunities. So against a good team like Tabor, anytime you miss a shot, man, you've got to give that second effort and try to get those enhanced hustle points.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will get you starting lineups. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. When we have a funeral or a visitation at the funeral home, we try very hard to make friends and family feel comfortable. We want you to feel at home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
So back to Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll give you the starting lineups for the visitors from Tabor College. The Blue Jays at 13-5, 10-3 in the KCAC, winners of 3 straight, coming off a 72-58 win over Oklahoma Wesleyan on Thursday. Starting at guard will be number 3, Cassidy Bean, a 5'7" freshman from McPherson. At forward, number 5, Braxton Stewart, a 5'9" senior from Emporia, the transfer from Newman. At guard, number 12, Sammy Joe Peterson, the 5'7" senior from Cottonwood Falls, Kansas. At forward, number 32, Zoe Shield Knight, the 5'11" senior from Gore, Oklahoma, by way of Southern Nazarene University. And at forward, number 43, Olivia Owens, a 5'11" freshman from Hutchinson, as she averages 9 points and 5 rebounds per game. They are coached by Sean Reed in his 11th season. For the Ottawa University Braves at 6-11, 4-9, as they're coming off a loss to Sterling, 88-61 on Thursday. At guard will be number 2, Haley Franklin, the 5'6" freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At guard, number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10" senior from KCK. At guard, number 4, Kennedy Bankett, the 5'9" freshman from Glendale, Maryland. Kennedy went for 14 in the loss against Sterling on Thursday. At guard will be number 15, Jordan Bianco, 17 points for her against Sterling on 5 of 9 from the three-point line. The Price, Utah native, a freshman at 5'6". And at forward, number 45, Kenesia Payne, the 6'1 junior from Huntsville, Alabama. They are coached by Tarnisha Scott. Assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Monty Simpkins. Then right out the jump, Bruce, Tabor going to try and overwhelm Ottawa with some size, and 3 players at 5'11" or taller.
Yeah, that's one thing that Coach Reed has always done is find those kids about that 5'10", 5'11" size that can play inside and outside and do some great things defensively and on the defensive glass.
Tabor in the royal blue jerseys with the baby blue lettering, Tabor across the chest with the feathers on the shorts. For Ottawa, white jerseys, white shorts, Braves across the chest in black, outlined in gold. As Payne jumps up against Shield Knight, the tip is won by the Blue Jays, and they'll get the first possession. Left side, Dean. Off the screen, she'll find Stewart at the point. Right side, Peterson. She'll face up, bring it back to the middle of the floor to Shield Knight. Left side, wide open 3. Off the back rim, but an offensive board by Shield Knight. She'll kick it back out to Stewart. Facing in the right corner is Owens, and they'll swing it around the top of the key. Peterson left corner. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Owens. Owens drives to the elbow, leaves it with Stewart. Up top, wide open 3 from Shield Knight off the back rim. And the rebound is going to be saved by Liz Vaughn. Couldn't let it go. Wasn't sure if it was off her or not. Ends up grabbing the loose ball, and Ottawa has their first possession going from right to left in the first half. Bankett looking inside as Ottawa trying to post up Payne down low. They'll swing it right side for Jordan Bianco. Bianco off the screen, kicks it to Bankett on the left wing. Her pass in the corner, Bianco, a runner from 7 off the back rim. Rebound by Tabor. Peterson the other way. Looks to attack. She'll get to the right block. Kicks it right side. 3-pointer on the way for Beam. Long. And the rebound to Kenesia Payne for OU. And Bruce, looking to the sideline, Ottawa without head coach Tarnisha Scott tonight.
Yes, just had some, death in the family. So our prayers and go out to Coach Scott and her family.
8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score. Ottawa with possession. Franklin gets the screen. The freshman finds Vaughn at the point. Looking to go inside the paint. Vaughn will tack, get to the block. Her layup comes up short, and the rebound by the Blue Jays. Peterson at half court. Right side, Stewart as they post up Owens. Good help defense by Bianco on the backside. Tabor forced to go out to the perimeter. Now back inside to Owen. Backdoor cut from Stewart. Ball's loose as Vaughn able to strip it. Franklin picks up the loose ball. Haley driving inside on Peterson. Gets by her, lays it in, and Ottawa with a 2-0 lead.
Yes, good job there by Franklin. That's something that she really has to do is continue to attack until the defense stops her.
Ottawa also shorthanded there without Jalissa Simons again, and then also Amaya Marlette, who had 6 points off the bench Thursday. So size is going to be a big issue for OU tonight. Ottawa drops into the 2-3 zone. Peterson, as again they work it around the perimeter. Stewart pump fakes the 3, and now they'll go down low to Owen. She'll spin baseline cut off there, and she throws it out of bounds. As she was looking for Beam on the far side, and quickly subs coming in for the Blue Jays, as it's going to be number 23, Casey Rice, the 6-foot junior from Shawnee, Oklahoma, the transfer from Haskell, who has given Ottawa fits over the last couple of years. Jalissa Garcia, the 6-foot senior from Ponca City, Oklahoma, who any night can go for a double-double, as we know, Bruce.
Yes.
So 2 players that have been starters on this team in the past. Look inside to Payne, off the glass, just too much, and the rebound to Rice.
Yeah, Payne has to take advantage of those touches because Reed may come with some doubles every once in a while.
And also checking in is Lexi Wall, the 5'5 junior from Mounds, Oklahoma. Ottawa leading 2-0. Blue Jays with possession. They go in the corner to Rice. Rice pick and roll. Drives inside. Vaughn there to meet her. Somehow scores off balance as she banks it in off the square, and we're tied at 2.
Rice just a super athletic player. That's a very dynamic scorer. That's nice to have coming off the bench for the Blue Jays.
Vaughn looks to attack. Her jumper off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound was in Payne's hands, and she loses it, and they're going to say it was last off of Payne. It'll be Tabor possession. Both teams struggling from the floor. Tabor 1 of 4, Ottawa 1 of 3 to start. Quickly a sub for OU as they will bring in Brooke Spraggins, the 5'10 freshman from Ames, Iowa. Fast-moving first quarter, just 6 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the first, and we're tied at 2. Wall looking right side, will cross over, dribble. They look inside the Stewart. Now Owens to the short corner. Garcia with a 7-footer uncontested good.
Yeah. The Braves are definitely going to have to respect Garcia on that short jumper. That is one of her favorite shots.
Garcia 4 points and 2 rebounds a game, but scored 10 points against Oklahoma Wesleyan Thursday night. Spraggins dribble handoff to Bankett. Ottawa running the dribble weave. Finds Bianco deep. 3 from Jordan is blocked. Comes up short. Franklin gets the offensive rebound. Only 8 on the shot clock. Now she realizes it. Haley, pull-up jumper, has it stolen away, and then she commits the foul as she pushes Stewart. And the first personal on Haley. Franklin, first team foul on OU.
Yeah, great hustle there by Franklin to recover the offensive rebound on the deflection, and great job of attacking north-south. Just unlucky on that possession.
5 minutes and 45 seconds to go first quarter. Tabor leading Ottawa 4-2. Ball at midcourt. Attacks to the right wing. Gets a screen from Garcia. Leaves it with Rice on the right corner. They'll swing it back to the left side. Garcia at the free throw line. They're going to try and go a little high-low game with her and Rice. Instead, she'll kick it out to Owens for 3. Tries to bank it in off the side rim and goes out of play. Braves will take over.
Well, Braves have shown solid defensive possessions here early. The thing about that Blue Jay offense, they're going to execute extremely well in their offensive sets. So Coach Grant doing a great job of switching up defenses here and keeping the Blue Jays off balance.
Tegan Worth into the game for Tabor, the 5'8 freshman from Hillsboro, as she gave 9 points in that win over OKWU. They've had production from everywhere on this team so far this season. Franklin trying to get past one defender, crosses over, gets in the lane, steps through, loses the handle. That ball's last touched by Tabor as it goes out of play, but Ottawa with only 5 on the shot clock.
It'll be a huge special team situation here for the Braves with 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Inbound to Spraggins, now to Franklin, 3 seconds. Can they get a shot off? Bianco with a runner from the free throw line, good. Tough shot for Jordan, but she gets it to fall.
Yes, big hit there by Bianco.
Tied at 4. 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Ottawa showing some pressure. A little three-quarter court trap. Tabor breaks it. Rice attacks the free throw line, then leaves it with Wall on the right wing. Wall, left side Worth. Pump fakes the 3. Decides to put it on the deck. Right side for Wall. Wall, skip past to Stewart. She steps into a 3. Off the back rim, no. Rebound by Bianco. Jordan just going to keep it herself. Looks to tack on Rice and now brings it back up top for Franklin. See if Ottawa can maybe get Rice caught on a screen and get Bianco open for a 3. Haven't been able to spring her yet. That loose ball saved by Bianco with 12 on the shot clock. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Spraggins high off the glass. Good in the foul. Off the dish from Jordan Bianco, and Ottawa regains the lead at 6-4.
Yeah, great pass there by Bianco. Blue Jays do a great job of jumping out, hitting hard on ball screens. So you have to get the ball over top. Spraggins did a great job of catching that and finishing that play.
Spraggins free throw no good. Did not score in the loss to Sterling, so good to see her get on the score sheet early on. We've seen her fill up the stat sheet from time to time this year. Braves lead at 6-4. Jalissa Garcia, left wing. Again, works from one block to the other. Leaves it with Wall. Backs in on Bianco. Back up top to Worth. She'll swing it left side to Stewart. In the corner for Garcia. Garcia looks to go baseline on Payne. Cut off. Bounce pass down low. Ball's loose with 2 on the shot clock. They'll throw one up to beat it, and they do. As Tegan Worth ties this game at 6.
Yeah, again, though, great defensive possession there by the Braves. They have to keep that defense intensity up. It's looking pretty good.
Spraggins between the circles, tries to throw a lob pass inside to Payne. She was double teamed. Garcia with the steal. Tabor with the break, 3-on-2. They'll hand it to Stewart, right wing. Ottawa able to recover defensively. Wall, left wing, out to Worth. Out to Rice. Looking right wing, she'll face up. Little ball fake there with Garcia. Had a screen. Rice almost pulls up. Franklin there to meet her. Back to Rice, now to Wall. Rice and Garcia going to go a little 2-game. She gets in the lane off the glass. That is almost drops. Ottawa again, good defense, Bruce.
Yeah, again, another great defensive possession. Just taking one possession at a time right here to execute here on the offensive end, get some good shots.
Franklin with the dribble, walks it to the middle of the floor where she finds Bankett. Bank it inside to Payne. Payne double teamed again, loses possession. But then Franklin rips it away in an easy layup for Haley Franklin with those quick hands. And Ottawa back up 8-6. 2:13 to go in the first quarter. Neither team's led by more than 2 early on. They're going to have Franklin stay on Rice. Wall, right wing, attacking baseline, cut off. In the corner, Stewart from 18 feet. Good. And Ottawa just not able to get off some of those screens. That's the second wide open jumper Tabor's been able to knock down.
Yeah, Coach Reed comes with a bunch of double staggered screens. That's something that we both have run in many, many years, and we always joke about that. That's a tough way to guard.
Franklin has it knocked out of play into the Tabor bench. It'll stay with OU. Subs coming for the Braves as Simone Rowland, the 5'3" freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, comes in, along with Amir Lowe, the 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon. Looks like all 5 starters, 4 of the 5 starters back into the game, is trying to catch the number on the last one to see who came in. They're going to bring in Laney Swink, the 5'5" senior from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Did not play against Oklahoma Wesleyan. Minute 34 to go in the first quarter. Good look inside. Spraggins able to find Vaughn on the other block with a good bounce pass, and Ottawa takes a 10-8 lead.
Well, great ball movement there by the Braves. You have to have that against this Tabor defense.
Peterson back into the game. Right side for Swink. They want to go to Shield Knight at the elbow. Can't get it to her. They'll switch sides to the floor to Peterson. Peterson in the corner. They go down to Owens. Ottawa tries to double team. Swink. Step back 3 from her is off the front rim. Rebound by Vaughn. Liz going to keep it herself. 1 minute remaining. Also into the game for OU is going to be number 20, Sierra Brown, the 5'5" senior from Douglasville, Georgia. She will have it. She'll find Rowland on the right wings. Simone left open. Didn't take the 3 that time. Saw everyone else in the building thinking she was going to take that shot.
Absolutely. Was a look that she needs to take.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Brown dribbles behind the back. Loose ball is kicked. Finds Spraggins. She'll just throw one up. It's going to be an air ball and a shot clock violation.
Yeah, tough offensive possession there. Rowland did pass up the wide open 3. That tends to happen, when players pass up wide open shots. I guarantee next time she'll be ready.
Had a tough night against Sterling. Missed a couple threes, and Ottawa's going to need her to stay confident there.
Yeah.
Shield Knight inside to Owens. Spins baseline, and if you let her get to that point, it's all over.
Yep.
And Ottawa's done a nice job keeping her on the perimeter. It's the first time she's gotten a really good look from inside 3 feet.
Yeah, she's a tough guard. She can score inside, outside, so you got to push her off that block.
Ottawa can get the final shot of the first half. Brown pick and roll with Vaughn. Skip pass in the corner to Rowland. 5 seconds left. Rowland step back 3 in the corner, just off the mark. And that'll do it for the first quarter, as we are tied at 10 between OU and receiving votes Tabor. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home, as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Hey, it's Dana Cortez, and I'm married to DJ Automatic. When it comes to big life decisions, having options is something I value for our family, especially when it comes to saving money. That's why I love State Farm.
State Farm knows everyone has a budget, and they've got options like insuring your car and your home, getting you great rates on both, or they can help personalize your policy with options so that you can get a surprisingly great rate.
I love that option. Saving money, that's what it's all about, so we bundle our home and our car. So for surprisingly great rates, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Tied at 10 at the end of 1. Braves go 5 of 11 from the field. Tabor goes 5 of 12. Neither team hits a 3-pointer in that first quarter, but a major improvement than what we saw in Hillsboro early on in the season.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the Braves' defense intensity right now, and that's what's keeping them in the ball game. So they need to stay fairly consistent every single possession with their defense intensity. And then offensively, man, you're shooting 45% against a really good defensive team, 8 points in the paint. That's also impressive.
Forgot to introduce our officials for tonight: Ronald Moncrief, Josh Larson, and Ben Schmidt. As we start the second quarter, it's Ottawa possession. as they will send the starters back out there of Franklin, Vaughn, Bankett, Bianco, and Payne. It's like the 5 that left for Tabor also out there again. Ottawa trying to find Payne, but goes through her hands and on the baseline for a turnover.
Yeah, good look there by Vaughn again to Payne. Maybe we can get that connection going like it was in the Southwestern game. That'd be really good for the Braves.
Out there right now for Tabor, which they throw it right to us, Bruce.
Oh.
Quick hands ready for it. They have Owen, Shield Knight, Peterson, Beam, and Swank out there. So the only starter not back out there is Braxton Stewart. For the Blue Jays to start the second. Vaughn just right to the rack, lays it in as she loves to get from that opposite post to the block, and then Bankett falls out of bounds. Thought she might earn a foul there as she beat Swink to the ball. The officials do not blow the whistle. There was only 2 fouls called in that first quarter.
Right.
They blew through that first quarter in less than 12 minutes. 9 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ottawa up 12-10. As Owens, not often do you see a 5 running the press break. Shield Knight in the lane, out to Owens from 7, decides not to shoot it. Peterson will. She'll pull up from 5, off the back rim, no good. Rebound by Vaughn. And Liz at the point. This is something we've seen Ottawa do in the past, which is let Liz run the offense a little bit.
Well,
instead, she's going to give it up to Bianco between the circles. Now back to Liz at the point. Payne. Working inside, they leave it with Franklin. Franklin finds Payne off the glass. No, and she just can't buy one right now.
Tough miss there by Payne. Great find by Franklin. Payne just has to shake it off. We're going to need her inside presence. Just be patient. She's one of the the tallest kids on the floor. Go ahead and just finish that.
Foul called on Jordan Bianco in the backcourt. She runs into Swink. 8:38 left in the second quarter. Ottawa 12, Tabor 10. Peterson gets a screen from Shield Knight. Finds Owens just behind the free throw line. Down low, they'll go to Shield Knight. Turnaround jumper, good.
Yeah, tough guard there for the Braves when Shield Knight gets that deep in the paint. Has really good touch around the rim.
First basket for Zoe Shield Knight. We're tied again at 12. 8:12 to go in the half. Double team quickly comes to Payne. She backs in, spins. She's going to bounce pass out to Bankett. Kennedy drives inside, picks up her dribble, finds Franklin from 17, off, just draws iron. Rebound by the Blue Jays. As that is Cassidy Beam. Right side Swink as Beam goes to the baseline. Swink will bring it back to the middle of the floor. Tabor with a chance to take the lead. We're tied at 12. Owens, right wing. Payne will back off just a little bit. Shield Knight. Left side for Swink. Swink drives on Franklin. Right side kick Peterson. 4 on the shot clock. They'll go down low to Shield Knight. Skip past left side Swink just to beat the shot clock. She does, but it comes up short in the rebound to OU.
Yeah, good. Another great defensive possession there by the Braves. Let's see if they can take advantage of it here on the offensive end.
And Vaughn's going to draw a foul as she had Owens draped all over her, and she's going to be called for her first personal. First team foul on Tabor in the second quarter. Returning will be Tegan Worth and Lexi Wall for Tabor. 7:19 to go in the half. Tied at 12. Spraggins to inbound. They'll go in the corner to Bank. You make that Bianco. Dribble handoff finds Haley Franklin with 15 on the shot clock. She'll hold it. Waits for the screen from Liz. Haley looks to attack in the lane. Steps through. Layup. Good. Good English on that from Haley to get that one to go. And Ottawa back up by 2.
Yeah, great patience there by Franklin.
Vaughn almost gets a steal. She knocks it out of play. So far, this Ottawa defense, especially the trap, has really shortened these offensive possessions for Tabor.
Yep, they're just doing a great job of taking Tabor out of their flow. Coming with a little full court pressure, switching it up in the half-court defense, doing some great things.
Stewart returns for the Blue Jays. Worth off the screen from Stewart. Now another screen. Bianco goes under him, meets her right at the elbow. They'll lob it down low. Shield Knight faces up, drives on Payne. Ottawa double teams, and the pass is loose, but Tabor somehow keeps possession. 4 on the shot clock. Worth, left side Stewart. No, and that's got to be a shot clock violation. Officials don't see it, but Ottawa gets the rebound anyways.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
I know. We talked about that all year. Here's Vaughn on the other end off the glass.
And that's why. You don't allow the defense to set their deep.
Rice back in, slows it up. Braves lead at 16-12, 6:10 to go in the half. Shield Knight up top for Worth. Shield Knight to the left side of the floor, hands it back to Worth. Right side pass to Stewart, in the corner to Rice. Three-pointer from Casey Rice, good. And pick your poison, right?
Right. No, timely basket. She's a competitor, man. She's super competitive, and she'll make big shots, and that just proves it right there.
First three-pointer for Tabor. That's the first three-pointer for either team. The Blue Jays were 0 of 7 at that point. Good look inside, and Bankett made the right choice, just caromed off the hands of Payne, who's asking for a sub.
Yeah, Payne's okay. She's working hard down there.
Saw the jersey tug, but maybe just saying it was on her that time.
Yep.
16-15 OU after the Braves turnover. They've only got 5 of them so far. 5:35 to go in the half. Worth out to Wall. Bianco backs off of Wall, almost into the paint as she stands on the perimeter. Rice, Spraggins trying to stay with her, gets in the lane, jump stop, bank off the glass, in and out, and the rebound to OU. Nice look by Spraggins. She'll find Franklin. Backdoor cut to Bankett, left-hand layup good, and the foul. What a dish from Haley Franklin. One-handed bounce pass, and it went from freshman on the rebound to freshman on the pass to freshman to score.
Absolutely. Great push. That's what you have to do against this Tabor defense, is not allow them to get set. It was a great lead pass on the outlet pass, and Franklin was able to keep her momentum to break down the defense, and a nice look by her.
Bankett off the mark on the free throw. Ottawa leads by 3, 18-15. Shield Knight inside, and a whistle. Like that Garcia, excuse me. Was looking for that interior pass, and all Franklin could do was foul her to prevent the layup.
Yep.
And for Haley, that's her second. And she'll have to check out. Amir Lowe back into the game for OU. So it is Spraggins, Bankett, Vaughn, Bianco, and Lowe for the Braves. Tabor to inbound on the baseline. Inbound from Wall, finds Rice in the right corner. They're looking to post up Garcia down low. They will get it to her. Vaughn's going to have to stay with her there. Skip pass in the corner, wide open three for Wall. Good.
Great offense there by Tabor. That's one thing that they do extremely well, is when you have a defensive breakdown like so, they will make you pay.
18-18, 4:42 to go in the second quarter. Bankett on the dribble handoff from Spraggins. It's a screen from Vaughn. Kennedy, nice move behind the back. Picks up her dribble, shoots the elbow jumper off the mark. Liz, I thought, had a good beat on that rebound, but took a little shove in the back, and it just kind of knocked her off balance. Rebound by the Blue Jays. Right wing, Stewart. Back up top for Worth. To Rice on the right wing. Off that screen, Garcia. They'll find Stewart at the left elbow. Stewart pump fakes, finds Garcia. Gets by one defender, gets in the lane, leaves it with Stewart. Jumper off the mark, no good. Long rebound, finds the Blue Jays again. Ottawa really small right now. Worth, right side Wall. Back to Worth with 10 on the shot clock. Wall drives into the short corner, comes back to Worth. They'll swing it left side to Garcia. Great two-man or two-lady game, and it ends up going into the hands of Stewart. Ottawa almost earned that jump ball, but Stewart too strong and lays it in to give Tabor a 20-18 lead. That's a 5-0 run by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and I don't know if Stewart knew to let that go, but that was a smart move if she did.
Amir Lowe for three to respond long, and the rebound to Tabor. One pass and a shot there offensively for OU. Rice. Inside, they'll work to Garcia in the lane. She works on Liz. Turnaround jumper, good. We'll see if Ottawa gets a timeout. And they will, as they trail by 4. 22-18 with 3:12 to go in the first half. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness. The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
3:12 to go in the first half. Ottawa trailing 22-18 as the Blue Jays go on a 7-0 run. Bruce, and Tabor's come up with some big shots after struggling early on from deep.
Yeah, like before the game, we talked about Rice, coming off the bench now. A big-time scorer she is. I think that three-pointer got him going. Then she just hits a runner here right there before the timeout. So Braves are going to have to stop this Tabor run.
Rice, who averages 9 points per game, already has 7. Brown into the game for OU. She'll find Spraggins just inside the three-point line. Spraggins, backdoor cut, was looking for Lowe, but Lowe had already left, and a turnover by the Braves. Ottawa's come up empty on their last 5 possessions offensively. Worth in the corner for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound to Stewart. As an offensive possession again for the Blue Jays. Stewart back up top to Garcia. She jumps through. It looked like it was a travel. Brown gets the rebound, though, for OU. Brown looks inside, off the glass, no, too strong. Was looking for some contact that never came, and the rebound to Tabor.
Yeah, good read, though. Just got to be a little bit more patient with the 1-2 step and finish that.
Beam in the left wing, back up top to Peterson. Ottawa drops into a 2-3 zone. Rice to Stewart. Great look inside, off the glass, Garcia. Make it a 9-0 Tabor run.
Yeah,
24-18.
Yeah, backside defense didn't drop there. Spraggins can probably be the first one, and then Rowland has to be the second one to drop.
Simone rolling back into the game, as Bruce mentioned. Ottawa desperate for a basket, or at least find a way to get to the free throw line and slow this down a little bit. Brown, screen set by Vaughn. Was in trouble there, has it taken away. 2-on-2 the other way with Peterson. In the lane goes Sammy Joe, right corner. They'll bring it out to Rice, 4-3 on the wing. Off the mark, rebound by Liz for OU. Minute 30 to go in the second quarter, 24-18 Tabor. They lead the Ottawa University Braves. Brown looks left, now dribbles to her right as they're really face guarding Rowland, not allowing her to get any open space. Simone, step back jumper off the side rim, no good. Rebound to Tabor.
Yes. Great shot there by Rowland over Rice. So the size, big size difference, but she got it off.
Rice. Ottawa back into the 2-3 zone. Her and Peterson go back and forth on the perimeter. Now Garcia goes baseline. They're looking for Stewart to cut. She does, and she's going to the free throw line as Brown got there a little late. 2 free throws upcoming for Braxton Stewart.
All right. Tabor does a really good job of their high-low, low-high zone offense. They were usually really patient. That's something that you can't give them as a high post look. They do a great job of diving. It's one thing that you do have to take away that they're really efficient at. If you allow them to move the basketball and be patient for that 30 seconds, they're going to get a good shot.
Stewart's first free throw off the back rim, no good. They're second in the conference as a team from the foul stripe at 75%. This is the first trip to the free throw line for the Blue Jays tonight. Stewart, the transfer from Newman. 5 points and 4 boards a game for her. Second one is good. Back into the game for Tabor is Olivia Owens. She'll come in for Stewart. 53 seconds to play in the second quarter. Ottawa's been stuck on 18 for a long time, Bruce.
Yeah. And Payne's back in the game. I think that's huge because Tabor defense has to pay attention to her a lot. She draws double teams and triple teams to open up shots for others.
Amir Lowe to try and end the drought. No, it hits every part of the rim, but the offensive rebound by Payne in the putback to get Ottawa to 20. Ball tipped into the corner. Peterson saves it, and it's and they're going to call Hendricks for a reach-in foul. Yep. Hendricks just checking in, the 5'2" freshman from Tulsa. And
yeah, great aggressive defense there by Hendricks, but in that situation, realized where the clock is at and probably had an opportunity to get a 10-second count. Peterson with the inbound. As
Tabor looks to cross, and they do. It's Owens to the right corner. Tabor can hold for the final shot. Shot clock off inside Wilson Fieldhouse. 15 seconds remaining. Peterson just stands at midcourt. They lead the Braves 25-20. Peterson with Hendricks on her, finds Rice left wing. Rice has a screen to her right. She'll use it. Ottawa switches. And then goes a little bit of an elbow into the chest. And a little bit of turnover, Bruce, and ends up going off the hands of Lowe and out of bounds. But defensively right now, Ottawa playing with a lot of intensity. If they can get a stop here, have to feel really good going into halftime.
Yeah, the bucket by Payne was big just to give them a lift here, right here before half. They need a huge stop here to end the half.
Ottawa, though, unable to guard in the corner, the 3-ball and air ball. Luckily for the Braves, as they only trail by 5 at half to the Tabor College Blue Jays, as it's 25-20 in favor of the visitors. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
My name is Darby Weidel. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents. Like, they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
I had a nighttime routine for my frequent heartburn. I would drink milk, I would sleep upright with more pillows, but that painful burning stayed. So I made Prilosec OTC part of my morning routine. With just one pill in the morning, Prilosec OTC prevents excess acid production, blocking heartburn day and night. Now I have a new nighttime routine. I call it sleeping.
Block heartburn all day and all night with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon, cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FREE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FREE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FREE.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. Tabor leading Ottawa 25-20 at half. Was it a tight one defensively, Bruce, as Ottawa really unable to get it going from deep, but have shot the ball well for the most part, 10-23, 43% above their average on the year, but have to start capitalizing on those open three-pointers. We've seen the Braves miss 2 or 3 of those. You knock down 1 or 2, you're just a tie ball game, or you're leading at the break.
Yeah, Braves are struggling there, 0 for 5 from the three-point line. We just was talking about that here with our stats, and good looks, no doubt, good looks, but those are shots that you have to knock down against this Tabor Blue Jay defense. Offensively, I think they're doing some really good things when they get the ball moving, definitely when they get stops and get out and run. I thought they were pretty efficient. When Payne was in the game, like we were talking, she just draws so much attention, from some doubles and triples that the Braves have to take advantage of when she's in the game.
One thing that we did see, Bruce, that I really liked is those fast break points. Ottawa with 8, Tabor with none, which is about normal for the Blue Jays because they're throwing out 3 forwards, which is very different than what most teams will throw out there. But when Spraggins is on the floor, she's a tough guard for them, especially when she dishes it the way she did in that first half when we saw the freshman just 2 passes and a layup that earned that and one for Kennedy Banker.
Yeah, Spraggins just a versatile player and brings good length. I love the pace she plays at. She's pretty hitsy in terms of her basketball IQ. She just needs to play with confidence. So it's one of those things where these freshmen up and down, second time around in the conference, scouting's a lot better, so they just have to adjust to what teams are taking away from them.
We'll take a quick break. We come back, we'll look at scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
Who brought the sauce?
I brought the sauce.
Who made the sauce?
I made the sauce.
What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce.
Who brought the sauce?
Spilled the sauce? Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker. And each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less than the leading Ordinary brand.
Who brought the sauce?
I brought the sauce.
Who made the sauce?
I made the sauce.
What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce.
Who brought the sauce? Okay.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
I had a nighttime routine for my frequent heartburn. I would drink milk, I would sleep upright with more pillows, but that painful burning stayed. So I made Prilosec OTC part of my morning routine. With just 1 pill in the morning, Prilosec OTC prevents excess acid production, blocking heartburn day and night. Now I have a new nighttime routine. I call it sleeping.
Block heartburn all day and all night with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Welcome back as Tabor leads at the break 25-20 over OU as we'll go around the KCAC. On the women's side, there's been one game that's been moved to Monday. Avila was supposed to travel up to York, but due to COVID, they're going to move that one to Monday, so they'll play Monday night. One game has gone final as an upset in the KCAC. Bethany over Friends 74-57. Other games going on tonight. Kansas Wesleyan is at McPherson. We'll see if we can get a score for that one. We did have a forfeit as well. Oklahoma Wesleyan getting the win over St. Mary by forfeit. Sterling all over Southwestern 101-53. That one has gone final. And once we can pass along the McPherson, it's Kansas Wesleyan up 27-23 on Mac with 2:15 to go in the second quarter. That's another good one tonight. But so we talked about it before this game started, Bruce. The KCAC right now, you could really say 1 through 7. Yeah. Any given night right now is tough. And as we're seeing, Ottawa, the 9th team currently in the KCAC, giving Tabor all they can handle.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, this Ottawa team is young, but they're super athletic. Like to get at it, get after it on both ends of the floor. Any given night, anyone can beat anyone. And then you look at the teams, that are above, the Braves, and you're exactly right. Oklahoma Wesleyan will give people fits with their ability to score. Mac has the player of the year back. Kansas Wesleyan, Avila, Bethany, Tabor, Friends, it's a good year. Even with the challenges that these young kids are running into, they're still playing some really great basketball.
We'll go ahead and take a break. You've been listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
I had a nighttime routine for my frequent heartburn. I would drink milk, I would sleep upright with more pillows, but that painful burning stayed. So I made Prilosec OTC part of my morning routine. With just one pill in the morning, Prilosec OTC prevents excess acid production, blocking heartburn day and night. Now I have a new nighttime routine. I call it sleeping.
Block heartburn all day and all night with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FREE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FREE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FREE.
That dinner was delicious. What's next?
I'm thinking just the check.
Do you frequently have gas, bloating, diarrhea, stomach pain, or loose oily stools after eating? One or more of these symptoms could be a sign of exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, and it may be time to talk to your doctor.
If you have EPI, Creon may be right for you. Creon, pancrelipase, is an oral prescription medication that treats EPI. Creon replaces enzymes you may be missing to help you break down food properly.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosin colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Do not chew capsules or contents as this may cause mouth irritation. Tell your doctor if you have unusual or severe stomach pain, bloating, trouble passing stool, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, worsening of painful swollen joints, or allergic reactions. Other side effects may include changes in blood sugars, gas, dizziness, or sore throat and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Talk to your doctor about Creon, the #1 prescribed EPI treatment, and visit gocreon.com. That's GOCREON.com. Or call 1-800-633-9110.
This holiday, treat yourself to the best of British TV with BritBox.
Is that for like an annual subscription?
Find the best of 2021 on BritBox. The best passion, the best twists, the best mystery.
A whole lot more.
Plus hundreds of hours of binge-worthy series you won't find anywhere else. And new premieres every week.
See, the trouble is, now you made it sound more intriguing.
Start streaming today at BritBox.com/radio. That's BritBox.com/radio.
Ready on take one?
Ready.
Okay, this is a crucial moment of the audiobook, The Big Escape.
Chapter 9. They had waited long enough when finally the clock struck midnight and...
Wait, where are you going? Nope.
When you need a taco, you need a taco. Try the beefy melt and Fiesta veggie burritos. Just $2 each, only at Taco Bell. And that's my time.
I'm not the voiceover guy too. Guess I'll read the legal copy. At participating Taco Bell stores for limited time only. Price and participation vary. Tax extra. Taco Bell vegetarian items allow for dairy and egg consumption. Preparation methods could lead to cross-contact with meat. Visit TacoBell.com for full details.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse. Tabor leading Ottawa 25-20. As we got a couple minutes until the start of the second half. Leading scorer for the Blue Jays, Casey Rice, continuing to terrorize Ottawa in her career. 7 points on 3 of 6, shooting 1 of 2 from 3. And it was her three-pointer, Bruce, that really got them jump-started on that 10-2 run to finish the first half.
Yeah, big 3 there by Rice. Like I said, this super competitive kid. And I think it was, 2 games ago? Well, 3. Well, COVID year got me messed up. But I know her last game against us when she was at Haskell, she put on a show as a freshman. So a kid that just can get going and then made the transfer there to the Blue Jays and continue to play at a high level.
Well, with COVID, we'll see her one more year. So next year, she's only a junior currently, so she's a COVID junior.
Yeah, exactly.
Braxton Stewart, 5 points, 7 boards, and 2 assists for her. Jalissa Garcia with 4 and 2 assists. Lexi Wall with 3. Tegan Wirth with 2. Zoe Shieldknight with 2 points and 2 boards, along with Olivia Owens. And so far, Ottawa's been able to keep Olivia Owens at bay. She was all over Ottawa in Hillsborough, and so far have managed to keep her out of the paint.
Yeah, Owens just like we've talked about, just a tough guard. Can get out, stretch it, shoot the three, and then when she's down on the block, she just does a great job of getting position, and she does a great job of finishing at a high rate. So kudos to the Braves of keeping her outside that box and containing her for right now. They can't allow her to get going here in the second half if they want to find some success.
Leading scorer for OU was Haley Franklin alongside Liz Vaughn, both with 6 points, both with 3 of 4 from 3. Brooks Braggins, Kennedy Bankett, and Jordan Bianco with 2. Kenesha Payne with 2 points, but also 4 boards. And the 2 players Ottawa's got to find a way to pick it up offensively is Kenesha Payne and then Jordan Bianco when she's got an open look. Ottawa needs a 3 right now. They're 0 for 5. And if this game's going to stay like this and the half court's going to be important, got to find a way to hit open shots.
You're exactly right. Payne had some great looks down there on the inside. Just needs to be patient. Jordan Bianco, she has range, so maybe she needs to stretch it a little bit and try to get one off, and maybe she can get one down to get one going.
We start the second half. Tabor possession. Their starters: Beam, Stewart, Peterson, Shield Knight, and Owens. For Ottawa, Franklin, Vaughn, Bankett, Bianco, and Payne back out there to start the third quarter. Tabor leading by 5. They'll have the first possession. This is currently their largest lead of the game. Or actually, excuse me, they led by as many as 7 in that first half as Ottawa got the last bucket. The Braves back into the zone as they'll go to Stewart left side, back to Peterson right wing. They'll go down low. Great look and a quick layup and a foul on the pass from Peterson to Shield Knight. And Tabor goes back up by 7.
Yeah, that's one thing that Coach Reed likes to look for in that zone is that reverse type post from the weak side. They do a great job of sealing you, from that opposite side, and they can get you.
Free throw good, and the largest lead of the game now for Tabor. So they get the three-pointer the old-fashioned way, and it's a 28-20 lead for the Blue Jays. 9:40 remaining in the third quarter. Braves get their first crack at it offensively. They're looking down low to Vaughn. They'll kick it in the corner. Bianco, she'll drive, come back to Vaughn. At midcourt, had to chase it down. Liz attacking on Owens, and then that ball goes out of bounds off the leg of Vaughn. She was looking for a reach-in foul from Stewart as she had gotten past Owens. Talked about whistles have been very spare.
Yeah.
They haven't heard a whole lot of them. They've been very sparse so far.
Officials usually talk at halftime, and then they'll come out and tighten it up here.
Beam, they'll go around the perimeter. Now down low to Shield Knight. Beam running the baseline. They'll kick it out to Peterson. To Stewart. Left side, Beam goes baseline. Vaughn there to cut her off. Bounce pass inside to Shield Knight. Back into the corner to Beam with 5 on the shot clock. Stewart, 3 seconds. Finds Peterson. Just heaves one up. Off the side rim, no good. And the rebound to Liz. Bankett in the far corner. Kennedy just going to walk it up herself. Hands it off to Franklin. Haley with 6 points. Going to find Vaughn, faces up from foul line extended. Good lob inside to Payne. Easy finish. Credit to Liz for the lob pass as Payne finally was able to get away from a double team.
Yep, she did a great job of pushing the defender up the lane there, and there's no backside help when that ball's at that high post.
Stewart to Owens. A little shuffle of the feet, and then she turns it over. Was looking for Shield Knight to cut to the basket. Right side, Bankett. 8:13 to go in the third quarter. Tabor leading Ottawa 28-22. Liz, left side of the floor. She wants to attack, gets by Owens again. Easy layup and the foul. And they're trying to pull Owens as far away from the basket as possible right now.
Yeah. Playing Liz at that 4 or 5 spot is a tough guard for any other team if you're not athletic at that spot. Owen laterally struggling here, guarding Liz. Something that noticed there in the first half. Liz did a great job, ripped through. And strong finish.
Liz to the foul line to get Ottawa within 3, and she does. Liz with 9. Braves are down by just 3. Quick 5-0 run from OU. Beam up top for Shield Knight. Right side to Peterson. She'll drive. Ottawa tries to double team on her. She's forced to give it up to Stewart. Back to Peterson, right corner. Shield Knight asking for it. She'll get it right wing. They go down low to Owens. Owens works on Payne. Turnaround jumper good. And not a whole lot Payne can do there. I can't ask anything else. Got a hand in her face. Owens just hit a good shot.
Big bucket there by Owens for sure.
And she was held to just 2 points in the first half. Bianco Skip pass to Franklin. Haley in the lane, steps to a free throw line jumper. No. Long rebound out to Owens for Tabor. Peterson driving on Franklin. Back up top to Owens. They'll go down low to Shield Knight. Bounce pass back to Owens. She's double teamed, falls to the floor. Bianco picks up the loose ball. Ottawa can go the other way. Franklin on the other end of the floor. Right hand layup short. Gets her own rebound, and a foul will be called on the rebound as it'll go against Tabor.
Tough miss there by Franklin. Great job by the Braves defense to come up with a steal. Great push by Bianco. Franklin just falls up short.
Ball comes back in. Transfer from Northwest Oklahoma State. Another D2 transfer on this group. Braves zip it inside to Payne. Has it ripped out. It ends up in Bankett's hands in the left corner. Back to Franklin. 10 on the shot clock. Haley going to get a screen from Liz. Tabor steps out on it. 5 seconds. Haley, runner. That's so difficult. Gets it to go with a defender draped all over her, and she cuts it to 3. 30-27 Tabor. Ottawa trying to stay right there within striking distance. Braves trap at midcourt. Tabor breaks it. Shield Knight. Left side. Ball's kicked by Payne. As Beam was looking inside for Owens, who was one-on-one with Payne. Rice returns quickly.
Yep.
And how difficult is that for a coach not to start the leading scorer going into the second half, especially when they come off the bench?
Well, I mean, sometimes it's a strategy thing, you know? So, sometimes you want a great scorer playing against that second unit.
Shield Knight faces up, hits the jumper from the elbow, and Tabor has started red hot in the second half.
Zoe also had Owens striking to the basket there, too, for a wide open look. She decides to knock it down.
Look inside to Payne. They double team. Doesn't matter. She scores over the top of Rice. And her and Liz have been on the same page early in this third quarter.
Yep. Great high-low. Great finish there by Payne. Like I said at halftime, just needs to be patient around the rim.
Rice goes baseline on Bankett, but Kennedy recovers. They'll swing it back up top for Wall. They'll swing it in the corner for Rice. Braves back into the 2-3. Rice to the elbow to Shield Knight. Right side. Stewart open for 3. Kansas.
Yeah, Stewart plays like a senior, man. She plays with great pace, under control out there, smart player, just a glue player for this Tabor Blue Jay team.
8 points for Stewart. Second 3 from Tabor in the second half. Dangerous pass inside. Ottawa able to control it. Liz throws one up. It comes up short. Rebound by Stewart. Braves try and double team her, but she's able to control, and Tabor's lead at 35-29 halfway through the third quarter. They'll look left side. Shield Knight lob it inside to Owens. She's forced to the baseline. Still goes over the top. Looks to get her own rebound. Can't get it to go. Ottawa gets the board. Franklin looks to attack. Haley to the foul line. Finds Bianco. Jab step from Jordan. Jordan with a runner. It's off the front rim. No good. Rebound by Stewart.
Probably an opportunity, maybe for a 3 right there if she was set and ready, but ball fake and try to attack.
Owens between the circles, right wing to Wall, to Stewart, right corner. Rice going to come and get it just inside the 3-point line. They'll lob it down low to Shield Knight. Ottawa double teamed. Shield Knight was looking for a backdoor cut that never came. Goes back out to Stewart on the perimeter. Owens to the lane. 10-footer from Owens hits the front rim. And the long rebound, of course, right back to Casey Rice. And then ball's loose as Franklin just takes it away. Braves are 2-on-1 the other way. Bankett steps through on Owens off the glass. Oh, no, in and out. As she had Owens on skates, and now it's 3-on-2 the other way. In the corner, Rice not looking to take the 3, just slows it back up. 3:48 to go third quarter. Tabor's extended their lead out to 6. Rice on the dribble handoff to Stewart. Right wing, Shield Knight. Rice asking for it, had some space on Franklin. Instead, they go to Owens. Stewart in the corner. 3-pointer in the corner. Off the side rim, rebound by OU. Liz wants to push the other way. Bianco in the corner. 4-3 on the way. Yes, and the foul!
Yes, big bang there by Bianco. He's done a great job of getting her feet set. Braves did a great job of finding her. She stayed strong and draws the foul.
And Liz, Bruce, on that pass, landed awkwardly on that left leg. I'm not sure what happened, but she was on her knees on the floor at the end of that play. Not sure if she rolled an ankle there, but what a pass.
Yep, great pass. She's fine. She's fine. She'll walk it off. She'll be all right.
Comes from her former head coach.
Right,
She's not right.
right. Shake it off.
Bianco to cut it to 2. She will. First three-pointer of the night for OU as they are 1 of 6 and somehow find themselves within 2 with 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. They have lost 8 straight to Tabor. Bounce pass right side. Rice going to recover to keep it in. And then it's knocked out of play by Tabor and a turnover. Spraggins and Brown back in for OU. Peterson comes back in for Tabor. Braves playing without their head coach, Tarnisha Scott. She's probably watching a stream somewhere. Has her phone pulled up.
Absolutely.
3 minutes to go, third quarter. She'd be proud of how they played so far. Haley looking to get to a double team, gets to the rim, comes up short though. Contested by Rice at the rim. Rebound by the Blue Jays. 2:50 remaining third quarter, 35-33 for the visitors from Hillsboro. Bean, right side, Peterson open for 3. Ottawa just not contesting, and the Blue Jays have made him pay.
Yeah. Well, just like I talked about there in the first half, that's one thing you can't do against the Blue Jays is have defensive breakdowns. Definitely against players like Sammy Joe, who can knock down big shots.
Tabor 4 of 15 from three-point range. Brown was open in the corner. Instead, they'll hand it off to Franklin. That's going to be a blocking foul on Owens after the whistle.
That's her third, too.
Into the game will be Stewart.
Caught it on Sammy Joe. Oh, changed it. Yeah.
Brown will inbound for OU on the baseline. They set the screen for Bianco in the corner. Can't get it to her. They'll go up top to Spraggins. Franklin left wing. Haley dribbles back towards midcourt. Finds Spraggins just behind the free throw line. Good lob inside to Canisia. And she lays it in. 38-35 Tabor. 2 minutes to go. Ottawa trapped. They call a reach and foul on Sierra Brown.
That was tough. From this angle, it looks like she did a great job of getting her hands on the basketball.
That's the second time we've seen Ottawa almost get out on the break like that.
Yep.
Second team foul on Ottawa, second personal on Brown. Minute 55 remaining in the third. Peterson, skip past to Rice, right wing. Stewart at the right elbow. She'll come bring it back up top for Worth. Worth in the corner for Peterson. Peterson to Garcia. Garcia looking to post up off the glass and put a lot of oomph into that shot, but made sure she put it off the square, and it goes.
She's good. She's, like you said, one of those players like Rice who has starting experience for these Blue Jays, comes in and knocks down a big one.
5-point lead again for Tabor. They've led since late in the second quarter. Here's Brown in the lane with a floater, just a little strong, and Ottawa's other 4 players already running back the other way. Tabor with the rebound. Rice, left corner. Down low, they'll go to Garcia. Garcia backs in, kicks it out. Worth for 3 this time, yes. And the lead out to 8. And a timeout called by Ottawa as they trail 45-35, 43-35. With 52.6 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
I had a nighttime routine for my frequent heartburn. I would drink milk, I would sleep upright with more pillows, but that painful burning stayed. So I made Prilosec OTC part of my morning routine. With just 1 pill in the morning, Prilosec OTC prevents excess acid production, blocking heartburn day and night. Now I have a new nighttime routine. I call it sleeping.
Block heartburn all day and all night with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Tabor in the midst of an 8-2 run, forcing an Ottawa timeout, Bruce. And again, three-pointers coming in clutch here for Tabor. Saw one from Peterson and then one from Worth to kind of get this out to a safe range right now for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, just great ball movement by the Blue Jays, playing inside, outside. They got kids, Garcia, Owen on the inside that can do some damage, and they also do a great job of kicking it out to their wide-open shooters.
Braves with 3 timeouts remaining. 47 seconds remaining in the third. Vaughn looks to attack. Little jab step off the glass, scores again. Out of the timeout, Braves able to respond. Need a stop here before heading to the fourth quarter. Double team on Rice to Stewart. Peterson dribbles back out top. Right wing Worth for 3 again, yes. The freshman shoots 40% from deep on the season, and she's got her second in a row and gives Tabor their largest lead of the game. They go up by 9.
Yeah, just does a great job of getting her feet set. Really nice stroke, really nice form. 2 big threes for the Blue Jays.
8 seconds to go in the third. Liz kicks it in the corner. Bianco for 3, well short. Rebound by Garcia. And that's going to do it for the third quarter as Tabor gets their lead out to 9 at 46-37 as we head to the fourth. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
My name is Darby Weidel. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Tabor leading at 46-37 as they finish the third quarter on an 11-4 run, Bruce. Ottawa, who's dropped into zone quite a bit in that third quarter, have to expect they go back to man-to-man in the fourth as Tabor's shown they can hit the 3.
Yeah, that's, once Tabor kind of settles in and does a great job of moving the basketball, they're more than capable of knocking down wide open shots. Worth has proved that the last 2 possessions with 2 big threes. The Braves defense is going to have to turn up that intensity once again to take them out of their offensive flow.
Tabor was 2 of 12 at halftime. They are now 6 of 18 from 3 as they go 4 of 6 from 3 in the quarter. They've given themselves a 9-point advantage. They're going to double team on Liz. She gets it back, kicks it in the corner, but it's taken away by Worth, who is having quite a second half. She has 6 points. Now make it 8 points, had a layup as well. They'll go down low to Stewart at the elbow. Tabor trying to stretch this thing to double figures. Peterson fouled, going to the basket. They'll go on Bankett. Her second, team foul number 1 of the fourth quarter on the Braves. The free throw contest is not something you want to get into with Tabor. They're 75% on the year as a team, second in the conference. They just know how to close out games.
Yeah, big parts of Tabor's success with all Coach Reed's teams. They usually do a good job of knocking down huge free throws.
Peterson makes the first. She has 4 points. They haven't really been to the foul line a whole lot. They're only 3 of 4. Second one well off the mark, but an offensive rebound by Garcia. And a basket here is going to make it really tough for Ottawa. Get back in it. Worth for 3 again. Yes. Worth 3 for 3 from deep. She has 11. And it's a 13-point advantage for Tabor with 9:12 to play.
Yes, Tegan Worth is getting her worth tonight from the 3-point line.
Franklin traps. She'll kick it out to Spraggins. In the corner to Franklin. Haley looks to attack baseline. tries to throw a pass to Spraggins, wasn't looking for it. Taken away by the Blue Jays. We'll see if Coach Reed tries to take a little bit of air out of the ball here and run some long offensive sets.
Yep, something they can do. I mean, they do a good job of executing their offense and will run it down deep in the shot clock.
Rice left wing, down low to Garcia. She's working on Vaughn. Back up top to Worth. Right side, Peterson for three this time. Yes, and there is nothing Ottawa can do right now to stop the Blue Jays from deep. Jays are 8 of 20 from three, but have hit 6 in the second half. They are 6 of 8. Sounds like I'm calling Sterling's men's team from the other day, Bruce. Started the game 7 of 9 from three in the first half. 8:07 remaining. Braves find themselves in a big hole, down 16. Make it to the elbow. Bounce pass finds Franklin. Franklin pulls up. Jumper from there. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Tabor. Peterson walks it across the timeline. Pass is stolen away, though. Spraggins goes the other way. Easy left-hand layup. And Brooks got 4. Braves get their first basket of the fourth quarter. Down by 14. Peterson, left wing, has 2 screens to her right. Gets 1. Ottawa doesn't switch, allows Peterson to get the elbow, and she'll dribble back out to the wing. Off the screen, Casey Rice. Rice to Garcia. Garcia goes baseline. Liz there to meet her. They'll bounce pass down low to Rice. Throws up a reverse layup off the mark. Rebound by Bianco. Jordan. Gonna bring it back out. Has Spraggins and bank it. Instead, she'll go to Franklin left side. Haley to Vaughn. Braves trying to work a little quicker. Bianco in the corner. Comes back out to Liz. Liz will attack on Garcia, gets through the body, and then she falls down on the floor. And there will be a traveling violation called on the Braves.
Yeah, tough possession there for the Braves. Just too much standing. That's one thing you cannot do against the Tabor defense is stand. So got into a tough position there, with the high-low look. They got to have some counters to definitely get some ball reversals against this Blue Jay defense.
Braves get Hendricks and rolling into the game. They try and go small to hopefully come up with some steals, run a full court pressure. Owens comes to get it. She'll break it, and now it's a 2-on-1 for the Blue Jays until she dribbles it into the corner to Rice. Down the perimeter go the Blue Jays. Inside the Shield Knight at the elbow. They'll lob it down to Owens. Owens on Vaughn, trying to back in on her, nowhere to go. And they're going to call the foul on Liz as Owens just continued to spin on that pivot foot.
Yeah.
For Ottawa, that's team foul number 2 in the fourth quarter. First personal on Liz. Owens free throw good. Held Olivia Owens to 5 points. She's 2 of 5 from the field. 5 boards and 1 assist. Second is good off the mark for the freshman. 54-39 Blue Jays. 6:15 remaining. Vaughn to Hendricks. She'll attack to the elbow. Decides to pull up from 18. Off the mark long, and the rebound to Peterson. Raised down to 45% from the field and 1 of 7 from 3. Thought maybe that 4-point play from Bianco would get them going offensively, but since that point, it's been all Tabor. Owens in the right corner to Peterson. 10 on the shot clock. Up top, as they will find Wall to Owens. Bounce pass inside to Shield Knight. She'll spin on Spraggins, who hits the deck hard. Owens gets the offensive rebound and lays it in.
Yeah, the Blue Jays are just now opposing their will on a Brave defense inside the paint. Braves are going to have to do a good job of trying to stop the bleeding here and turn up the intensity to give themselves a shot to finish out this game.
5 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Spraggins hands it off to Rowland. Simone pulls up from the elbow off the back rim. No. Ottawa's misfired in their last 4 shots. Peterson left wing to Owens. Lob it inside. Looking for Shield Knight, but forced her to the baseline. She'll kick it to Peterson in the corner. Peterson double team finds Owens, and her layup's going to be off the mark, but she's fouled by Liz. I'm shocked that foul came from the official near midcourt and not the one that was on the baseline.
Yep, that's true. Tough angle there. Tough call there on Vaughn. That's her third. I think it's her third personal foul, or maybe even fourth, I thought, but showing 2 on the board.
It'll be Payne coming in for her. Franklin returns. Owens back to the foul line. Hits the first. 8 points. She's had 3 fouls since early on in the third quarter. Has done a nice job of staying out of foul trouble. Both free throws good. It's a 58-39 Tabor lead.
Yeah, Braves offensively has to be aggressive here. Tabor has no team fouls. Braves are going to have to do a heck of a job here and try to draw some fouls and maybe get to the free throw line.
The ball's loose. Hendricks trying to save it, and she gets pushed out of bounds by Owens. That'll be Tabor's first team foul and Owens' 4th personal.
You jinxed her.
I did say she had stayed out of foul trouble early in that third quarter, didn't I? So she'll check out. Stewart will come in. Four minutes and 35 seconds to play. Tabor up by 19. Spraggins faces up from the elbow. Skips it right side to Hendricks. She'll look to attack to the baseline. Comes back to Franklin. Ottawa goes around the perimeter. Left corner rolling. They throw it down to Payne. Triple teamed is Canisia, and she throws it out into the right corner looking for Rowland, but she had already left. And a turnover on OU as it goes into the student section. .4:17 to go, 58-39 Tabor. Shield Knight, make that Garcia up high, drives on Payne. Bounce pass to Rice in the left short corner. Rice looks to attack to the lane, brings it back out to the wing. They want to post up with Garcia. They find her. Skip it right corner. Out to Stewart with 6 on the shot clock. Wall, double team, loses the ball as Payne gets a steal. Finds Rowland to Hendricks in the right corner. Wide open 3 for Janaya. Yes. Hendricks cuts it to 16 with 3:40 to go.
Yeah, big 3 there.
First points of the game for Hendricks. Rice dribbles to the baseline, backs in, finds Garcia, and Payne fouls her. Ottawa got caught ball watching.
Right. This transition defense is key. Tabor's not a team that gets out and runs extremely well, but they do a great job of still reading the defense and will take advantage of those late rotation and breakdowns. And
how many times have we seen them in a case like that just go take it out to the Rice especially has had a couple opportunities where she's attacked almost to the block and then just dribbled it back out to the corner, and that time I think she kind of lulled Ottawa to sleep.
Right.
First free throw no good from Jalissa Garcia. 6 points, 4 boards, and 4 assists. It's always nice when you can get 4 assists from your 5 off the bench. Rebound by Payne as she missed both. She'll find Rowland. Braves still need a couple more things to go their way to get back into this game, and that's not one of them. And it's saved back into play by Tabor, and Franklin picks up the loose ball. What looked to be a turnover on OU. Turns into an offensive possession. Franklin drives on Rice, gets by her off the glass, too strong, gets her own rebound, passes tipped, and then goes out of play off of Ottawa.
We almost had Worth joining the broadcast on that loose ball over here. So
3 minutes and 1 second to go, 58-42 Tabor. Rowland drops off, trying to face guard off of the inbounds. Garcia sets the screen for Peterson, gets by one defender, brings it back left side Stewart. Stewart all the way to the bucket, scoops and scores with the left. Back to an 18-point lead.
Yeah, great read there by Stewart. Defense overcommitted, opened up their hips. She got north-south and a great finish with the left hand.
Rowland just going to hang on to it in the middle of the floor. 2:23 remaining. Here's Rowland, who's fouled She hits the floor hard.
Yes.
And she will go to the line for free throws. Vaughn back to the scores table. She'll check in for Spraggins. Bankett will come back in for OU as she'll actually check in for Rowland after the second free throw. Simone Rowland 0 for 3 from the field, has not scored. Has now. The first one goes. Braves 3 of 5 from the free throw line. They're 19 of 44 overall for 43% and just 2 of 8 from 3. They've really shot well in this building in the last 5 games, but tonight has not been one of them.
No.
Rowland hits the second. Bankett comes in. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remain. Ottawa down 60 to 44. Braves look to trap. Rice and Stewart go back and forth. Now to Peterson, just in front of the Tabor bench. And they'll run some clock as we head towards 2 minutes remaining. Peterson hands it off to Worth. Left side, Stewart. Out to Peterson on the right wing. Peterson drives on Franklin. Jump stop. Shot was partially blocked. Still goes in. Looked like Franklin actually beat her to the spot and jumped too early.
Yep. Great defense. Yeah, definitely there by Franklin. Sammy Joe just showing a little better offense and made a tough shot.
Vaughn still going to hold on to it at the point. Working on Stewart. Step back from Liz. Good. Liz has had a nice night with 13 on 6 of 8 shooting. Unfortunately, hasn't had a lot of help as Ottawa finds themselves down by 16. Rice, shot blocked, and then another whistle from midcourt. They're going to call a foul on Payne. And
yeah, great job there by Rice. This time she decided to attack the rim. Previous possession, she looked to attack, pulled it out, but saw that Payne was the one that was guarding her in that situation and decided to take it off the dribble.
First one good for Rice with 8. Make it 9. Those are her first 2 points of the second half after she had 7 in the first. Brown will come in for Hendricks. A minute 21 to go and Tabor in control, up 18. 64-46. Liz comes and gets it on the right wing. Dribbles to the baseline, picks up her dribble. They go down low to Payne, who's double teamed. Payne tries to step through, kicks it out to Brown for 3 from straight away off the side rim. Rebound will be a jump ball as Peterson and Vaughn will tie it up. It'll be possession to the Blue Jays with 59.3 to play. Braves are scheduled to play St. Mary on Wednesday. We'll see if that game comes to fruition as they had to forfeit both games this week. 51 seconds to play. Stewart in the corner to Worth. We'll pull up from just inside the three-point line, and it's good again. Tegan Worth with 13. That's a 20-point Tabor lead. About a 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock, so most likely the last offensive possession for OU tonight. Vaughn looks to drive on Stewart, kicks it over to Payne, layup's good. Another assist for Liz, her 4th. And Tabor will just dribble it out as they're going to pick up their 14th win of the year, 11th in KCAC play, and they will be in second place all alone after the loss from Friends tonight where they dropped to 10-4. With 2 games back of Sterling.
KCAC starting to set up to be a big matchup between Tabor and Sterling down the schedule with Coach Reed and Coach Bassett that have a lot of history with Sterling College.
Final score, Tabor 66, Ottawa 48. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The families we serve are our friends and neighbors who come from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what you spend, everyone receives the highest level of service. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Final score, Tabor 66, Ottawa 48, as Ottawa falls to 6-12 on the year, 4-10 in the KCAC, and stay at least 3 games back from that final KCAC tournament spot. As Ottawa found themselves, Bruce, within 9 at the end of 3, but the Blue Jays outscore Ottawa 20-11 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, take your hats off to Tabor Blue Jays tonight. The Braves came out with some great defense intensity, really did a good job of taking the Blue Jays out of sync offensively. But, man, that third and fourth quarter, Worth got going from the three-point line. Sammy Joe knocked down a big three. Rice knocked down a big three to get things going. But offensively, they just caught fire. And the bench had 31 points to the Braves 9. And anytime your bench can give you that much production, it's going to be a great night. In the scorebooks, 31 points off the bench was huge.
We'll take one more quick break. We come back, we wrap it up. You've been listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KLFO.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Hammering headaches? Ow. Aching muscles? Ah. Put the squeeze on your tough pain with Goody's Cool Orange. The same fast-acting, powerful Goody's powder in a great-tasting Cool Orange flavor. Beat tough pain to a pulp with Goody's Cool Orange. Also, blast your pain away with Goody's Mixed Fruit Blast. 2 flavors, tough on pain, tasty on your tongue. Ah, we made Goody's fast, Goody's delicious. All available at Walmart.
Tabor wins it by a final of 66-48 in our women's contest as we look at leading scorers for the Braves tonight. Liz Vaughn goes for 13, Kinesia Payne with 10, Haley Franklin with 8, Jordan Bianco with 6, Brooke Spraggins had 4, Janiyah Hendricks with 3, Kennedy Bankett and Simone Rowland with 2. Leading scorer for the Blue Jays, Tegan Worth off the bench with 13, Braxton Stewart had 10, Peterson and Rice both with 9, along with Olivia Owens. Zoe Shieldknight with 7, Jalissa Garcia with 6, and Lexi Wall with 3. And the story, Bruce, bench points 31-9 in favor of the Blue Jays. Braves did win points in the paint 32-22, and on fast break points 16-0. But it's hard to come back when a bench outscores yours by 20 plus.
Yeah, just the 31-9 was huge because in terms of scouting and things of that nature, you're really focused on those first 5 and maybe a couple kids off the bench. But Worth was the difference maker here this evening, just with her 3-point shooting. Just very efficient. When someone's that efficient coming off the bench, it just takes the air out of your defense, and the Tabor Blue Jays did a good job of doing that here this evening.
Braves scheduled to play at 6 p.m. in Leavenworth on Wednesday night. Then they will return to Wilson Fieldhouse next Saturday to host Kansas Wesleyan. As I mentioned, St. Mary has had to forfeit both games this week, so we don't really know what the situation is like up in Leavenworth right now. But with the way the rules are in the conference, it's an automatic forfeit, no rescheduling in most cases unless you can make it work, like Avila and York did today. But Ottawa going to try and bounce back and find a way to come up with a win. They beat St. Mary earlier this year by a 81-57 win, an easy one here earlier this year. But as we always know, with a rivalry like St. Mary, never easy to go up to Leavenworth and win a game.
Yeah, just a tough place to play. Just something about that place. You know, when you enter, regardless of who's going in there, it's always a tough knack to pull out a huge win there. So the Braves are definitely going to have to be, ready mentally and physically to take on the Spires.
We're going to go and wrap up our coverage for the women's game. We come back. It's pregame as the men play host to the Tabor College Blue Jays. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission,